That's all fine.
Okay.
That's all.
So
that's all reasonable.
Okay.
What's unreasonable is her attitude. Police business, none of your business. Thick with attitude.
There's a reason why the relationship between police officers and the public is so broken. Time and time again, we see officers treating civilians with arrogance, dismissing legitimate concerns, and even making unlawful arrests just to assert their dominance. Today's video is another shocking example of this abuse of power. What starts as a simple request for information quickly escalates into a confrontation, one fueled by ego rather than law. But who's really in the wrong here? Stay tuned as we break it all down.
Car 1448. What's going on? We got a huddle going?
We're doing police work. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it? All right, I'm gonna need your name and badge number. Which side would you like me to approach? In the middle here or on this side? Thank you for having an American flag on your uniform. I appreciate
You're very
that.
welcome, sir. So what can I do you
What's
for?
your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Brighini with the Alexandria Police Department.
Okay, what's your badge number?
2612.
Okay, great. And what don't I need to worry about?
This is police business right now. You don't need to worry about what's going on. It doesn't involve you.
Okay, well, I'm seeing 4 cars in my neighborhood.
Okay.
You think it's professional to say don't worry about it, or you
Yes,
think
sir.
it's professional to say we have an incident or we're just catching up on reports? It wasn't very professional to say don't worry about it. It was very dismissive.
Because it's a police.
All right, can I get your name and badge
business
number?
Sure. Sergeant Cunha, badge number 2257.
Are you her supervisor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm done with you. So I approached her. I just said, hey, what's going on? I'm filming. She says, don't worry about it. And I asked her for her name and badge number. Then there's this whole, all on camera, super slow, moving, take my time. It's all a show of disrespect. Is it respectful when a citizen in their neighborhood is concerned about 4 police cars asking and she says, don't worry about it? Is that professional behavior?
Well, what is the initial concern as far as...
I live in this neighborhood. I see 4 police vehicles
Okay.
huddled over here.
Okay.
I come over. I'm wondering if is there a public safety concern? Has there been a theft? Has there been any crime? And so I ask her and she says, don't worry about it. Police business, don't worry about it. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I told you didn't need to worry about it because you weren't involved.
Yeah. Did you do it with attitude? Remember, you're on camera. Did you do it with attitude?
It depends on if you believe I have attitude.
I'm asking you. Did
Sure,
you do
I
it with
thought you were
attitude?
done with
No,
I thought
you
you
don't
said-
need to protect her. I'm asking you a question.
Are you done with me or not, sir?
I'm not done with you. Did you give it with attitude? You're on camera.
Go ahead, go back and say it.
So you're protecting her?
I'm not gonna
She mistreated a citizen, and now you're running interference.
I'm also not going to have you belittle her.
I'm
okay?
belittling her?
You are. So here.
I'm belittling her by asking her questions. That's a false narrative.
You said you.
Now
were,
I need your supervisor.
You said you were done with her, so you were talking to me.
I'm not able to change my mind.
Okay. What do you need, sir? How can I help you?
She's disrespectful.
Okay.
And you're backing her up.
I will talk to her about it, and we can move on from this.
Okay, I'd like an incident number because I'm going to follow up with you.
You're not going to get an incident number. There's
okay.
nothing.
I'd
That's
like your
going on.
supervisor, please. I'll make time for you.
Okay.
I'll make time for you. Supervisor, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Alkane 2643.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You?
Weekend 2666.
Thank you. Are you guys new on the force?
I'm not new, sir.
Okay. Don't learn from these guys. Are you getting a supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
Okay. I'm asking for your supervisor because you're not handling it appropriately.
I'm not handling what appropriate.
You're creating a false narrative that I'm belittling
not.
her. It's all on camera.
I know it is.
She is the one that initiated with the poor attitude. Now I'm asking her
You came
about
up
that poor
and
attitude.
You asked what was going on because there are 4 cop cars.
Correct.
Here. Right. This is a solid brick building that we can park backed up and be safe to make sure that there's no one going to attack us from behind.
Oh, it's police safety.
Hold on.
Police safety?
I wasn't done.
Okay.
This is also one of the highest calls for service neighborhoods that we have in the city. That's why you see 4 of us. The other reason is they all work for me. We were having a meeting before we got flagged down and another citizen said there was a situation going on.
Okay.
Okay. She was doing a report that she was doing once we walked away.
That's all fine.
Okay.
That's all.
So that-
That's all reasonable.
Okay.
What's unreasonable is her attitude. Police business, none of your business. Thick with attitude. You guys are never going to get out from under this if you don't change your attitudes. We're allowed to ask you questions. We're allowed to move unimpeded. You guys are not allowed to give us attitude. You can't just give a normal citizen attitude.
Right, but
you work
I'm
for
also-
us.
I'm also not going to stand here and have you belittle her.
So I just
or
want to be
any
clear here.
one of
Me
my
asking
officers.
her intent by what she said is belittling her.
See, it's very different now, your tone of voice, from when she was standing.
I have it all on video.
I
Sure,
know you do.
sure. People get upset when they're
Right,
spoken
so you're
to
not gonna
disrespectfully.
you're not gonna belittle
She
her in
initiated
front
that.
of me.
I wasn't belittling her. We can go back to the tone. Was I?
Okay, we can go back
Yeah,
to the tone.
yeah. But you're not handling this appropriately. Who's your supervisor?
I'm not handling this so you tell me how to handle this stuff.
How are you going to correct her behavior?
That's an internal thing.
Okay, see, that's why you're handling it inappropriately. May I see your supervisor, please?
My supervisor's off.
Okay. There's a supervisor. There's a shift commander, correct?
There is.
Okay, why are you being evasive?
I'm not being evasive.
I've asked for a supervisor how many times now?
Do you want to speak to my supervisor who's off? Or
Did
do you
I not
want-
enunciate that clearly?
Are you
That
gonna
I
let me
would
fin-
like a supervisor. Did
Are
I
you-
say your supervisor?
You did say my supervisor.
Okay. May I have a supervisor?
You're speaking to a supervisor.
Oh my God. See, this is what we deal with. This round and around, deliberately obtuse. Does anybody on this recording think that I haven't asked for a supervisor clearly?
You asked for my supervisor. My supervisor is off.
I've since corrected that.
Now you've since corrected that.
Oh, you don't understand
Well,
the conversation.
You just asked again.
Dude, you
for
are
my
garbage.
supervisor.
You are garbage.
Garbage.
Yes. Why are you behaving this way?
I'm going off of your questions. You asked for a supervisor. I told you
Yeah.
I was a supervisor. Then you asked for my supervisor who's off.
I know this tactic, this word game, but on
Okay.
video you look silly.
Okay.
You look absolutely. I may have said your supervisor, but I quickly
No,
corrected.
you didn't quickly
Yeah,
correct it.
I corrected myself.
You want to speak
No,
to the
no,
watch
we've been through it
commander?
like 5 times now, right?
You want to speak to the watch commander? No
Yeah, no problem.
problem. 110 and 110.
And this could all have been avoided if she would have just been polite when I interacted with her.
Yes, sir. Are you available to come out
Garbage.
to the post office?
I'm gonna look at your cars while you're doing that. Excuse me, I don't want any.
We have weapons in the.
That's fine.
Step in-
That's
step away from the vehicle.
That's fine. I'm totally allowed to be here. You're not,
You are.
sir.
Step away from the
You
car.
can't block the camera's view. That's a violation. All right, I'm telling you right now.
Sir, we're giving you a safe distance to stay away from the cruiser, which is perfectly
I
fine
have
for us.
every right to be around
I'm
this
telling
cruiser.
I'm telling you, you need to stay a safe distance away. What we determine what the safe distance is what we tell you it is.
Are you
So we're
threatening me with arrest?
No, we're telling
Okay,
you.
then I'm declining. I'm free to move in public. This is a public area.
Okay. And I'm telling you,
You're asking
it
me.
is no.
You're asking
no,
me.
I am telling you.
Is it a lawful order?
I am telling you.
Is it a lawful
Sir,
order?
Are you going to
Nah,
listen or are
I'm
you
not
going to keep
doing that.
interrupting?
Shut up. You give me a lawful order under threat of arrest, I'll be happy to comply, but I'm not going to listen to your emotions.
Please step away from
I'm
the
allowed
vehicle.
to see now.
Step away from the
Now
vehicle.
he's creating.
We have weapons in the vehicle
You're-
that you are not going to access to, and you are not going to film.
I'm allowed to be around your vehicles, buddy. Get used to it. This is the way it's going to be. You understand?
That's fine.
Yeah. And him putting your hand up is a violation.
Sir,
You're obstructing my camera.
I'm telling you to keep a safe distance away from a.
I'm safe. My safety's not your concern.
No,
Yeah, it
my
is.
safety.
No, it isn't.
is.
Supreme Court's already ruled on that.
Okay.
Get an education, buddy.
Get an
So-
education. Okay.
Sir, back up.
If you're threatening me with arrest, I'll be happy to back up. But I'm free to move in public. I'm free to record.
Please back away from the vehicle.
Don't create
Back.
unwanted touching.
I'm not touching you.
Okay, you're getting very close to me.
I am not touching you.
You're getting very
Back away
close to
from the
me.
vehicle.
You're getting very close
Back
to me.
away from the vehicle.
You're threatening me. I
I'm
can
not.
be near this vehicle.
Back away from
I
the
can
vehicle.
lean against this vehicle. I can hang out against. Sir, now he's pushing me.
Stay
that
away
was.
from the vehicle,
I can.
sir.
I can lean on the vehicle.
I'm telling you, you cannot.
You don't have the authority.
Huh?
You don't have the authority.
So you're gonna block me?
Threaten
from
me with
possibly-
arrest.
Sir, you're gonna block me from from possibly leaving the area?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm gonna sit
Get
on
off
your.
of my car.
I'm gonna sit
now.
on your bumper.
Get off of my car right now. Okay, now you're under arrest.
This incident is a perfect example of why knowing your rights is essential. When officers view themselves as superior rather than as public servants, they abuse their authority, refusing to answer simple questions, escalating situations unnecessarily, and even making unlawful arrests. The truth is, the police work for the people, not the other way around. And if you dare to challenge them, as we saw here, they will do everything they can to put you in your place. That's why it's so important to stay informed, stand your ground, and always record the police.
Yeah, like I said, I'm engaged in free
I
speech.
understand that, and you're allowed to do your freedom of speech and whatnot, but obviously this is a timely hour where people are conducting business and they're not
Yes.
comfortable with you coming up.
Normal business operating hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
so but they're not comfortable with
What's the uncomfortable law?
What happens when police officers enforce their opinions rather than the law? In today's video, we witness yet another case of officers who either don't understand the Constitution or simply don't care. From unlawful demands for ID to blatant threats and intimidation, this encounter highlights just how deep the disconnect between law enforcement and the public really is. But what happens when an informed citizen refuses to back down? Stay with us as we break it all down.
Yes. I'm sorry, you have to speak up. I can't hear well.
Can't do that here.
Why not? What's that? What's that?
No solicitation. You go solicitation.
Yeah, solicitation's free speech.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Not in here.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
No, let it do it.
Yeah.
Not more than part of
Why would you do that?
because you cannot do it.
It's free speech.
You cannot do it.
It's free speech. This is City Hall property.
When the cops come, you will let them.
All right, you don't have to call the cops, man.
Just when I'm telling you, you tell me. Something.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. So,
I have a right to be here. This is free speech.
Let the cop out.
You do have a choice. You can just leave me alone. That's the funny thing about
Yeah,
it.
because then again, people gonna come through here and say,
You don't have
"Alright,
to-
This guy is doing this. Then he's gonna-
You don't have to snitch, man.
Then it's gonna be me.
You don't have to snitch. You're snitching.
I'm not snitching. It's not snitching.
Yes, I am. I have every right to be here just as much as anybody else does.
Okay, so you want the cops come? You want the-
I can explain it to them. Okay.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are
I
you?
guess we got a complaint that you're asking customers for money. Are you bothering customers? Or
I'm not bothering customers.
okay, what's going on?
I'm just out here spreading the message. God bless on the spells.
They don't want your presence here right now because I guess some people are feeling uncomfortable with you coming up and they're making complaints to them, and that's why they called me. So, are you conducting any business here? Or?
Like I explained to them, I am conducting business. I'm engaged in freedom of speech, freedom of religion on traditional public forum, and I have just as much right to be here as anybody else.
Yeah, you do, but you have to be conducting business, and this is the city hall, so that's why. Just give me a second. I'm gonna wait for my partner to get here,
All right.
and then we're gonna go forward.
Yeah, like I said, I'm engaged in free
I
speech.
understand that, and you're allowed to do your freedom of speech and whatnot, but obviously this is a timely hour where people are conducting business and they're not
Yes.
comfortable with you coming up.
Normal business operating hours. Yeah.
Okay, so but they're not comfortable with
What's
that.
the uncomfortable law?
Give me a second. Let me just wait
Okay.
till my partner gets here.
How you doing, sir?
Then they go here. I get picked up.
You got ID?
Bothering customers.
Why do I need to give you
I'm gonna
ID?
double check something.
What?
He's recording. Just heads up. Just
What's
like we're
going on?
Recording, he's recording. So
Yes or no question. Do you have ID?
Of course I have ID.
Can I have it, please?
No. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum.
I didn't ask you anything else. I just asked you for.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know.
No. Thank you.
I'm just letting you know I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum. There's freedom of speech.
Thank you for sharing that.
What's your name?
It's Officer Brow,
What's your badge number?
4994.
Okay, what's your, are you body cam recording? What's your attitude, man?
I asked you a simple question. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. Don't put your hands up to me like
I don't
that.
need a conversation.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to the hand then. I don't like your attitude. But I will put you on notice that if you guys remove me from this property, you will be held accountable. Jackass.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Jackass. I don't like your attitude.
I didn't hear you.
Jackass. I called you a jackass. I don't like your attitude. You come in here, you're supposed to be investigating. You should be asking me questions.
I did ask you.
You asked me for my ID. What?
Yes, sir.
Is my ID going to tell you whether a crime is afoot? Is my ID, you want me? Hold on a second. It's in my pocket. I'll get my ID out for you. Here's my ID right here. You want to ask it questions? Hey, ID, has Jeff committed any crimes or is he suspected of committing any crimes? No, Jeff, you're not suspected of committing any crimes. See, getting my ID does nothing for your investigation. Learn your job, dude. Tired of you cops not knowing what your job is. Straight to ID.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
311 at dispatch.
Sorry, sir, he's on the way. That way. He's on his way.
311.
Officer, can I get your name, please?
Charisma.
Charisma? Okay, thank you. Do you have an ID number or badge number?
6115.
All right, my name is Jeff.
There's no notification of that vehicle holding for 143 West 37, so it's going to be a DCF initial. Get the one review.
Just so you know, I would like to stay and enjoy my freedom of speech rights. But if they do say that I'm trespass, you give me a trespass warning, I'll leave.
I think my partner asked for ID and you refused to give it.
Yeah, I'm not committing a crime.
Did you refuse to give the ID? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm refusing to give ID. I'm not committing a crime.
So in order for us to trespass you, we got to get your ID.
No, you don't. You just trespass me.
No, because in our we give a CAD. So then if you come back, then you get arrested for
It's a
trespassing.
civil matter.
That's how you see it. Civil matter or not?
No, that's how the courts
it's
see it.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
That's how the law sees it.
Okay.
If you trespass me, I leave. I'm not giving you ID.
Okay.
All right, so am I good to go, man?
There's other things to do in the city right now.
Am I good to go? No answer. Just gonna walk away. Completely unprofessional.
Now,
Run him in his where, please.
no. No, tell me how am I suspicious? How am I suspicious? What call did you receive? You can't stop me. I did not do anything illegal. Y'all had no calls whatsoever. So how y'all gonna sit here and stop me?
Last and McLean's. I
can go because you can't stop me.
Right now.
How am I being detained?
You're known
Under what law? Under what law? Because I'm known to break laws?
Right. Yeah.
No, that's why you can't stop me. That's illegal. And I got you on camera, McAllister. You can't put none of y'all hands on me.
Blackmail. Stop.
Y'all, look. How y'all gonna sit here and put your hands on me? I didn't do. I'm not under no arrest. I got no warrant.
You're not going anywhere right now.
I know I'm not.
Walk away. You know
How can I not walk away?
Because I'm telling you, you're being detained right now.
How am I being detained under what?
You're a
For
suspected
what?
person.
How?
You had a call.
No, you know you had not.
Really?
What call? When? What time?
Walk back to my car.
No. Because I've been walking down
You're
this
gonna
road.
tell me no?
I only walked down this road for 10 minutes.
You're going to tell me no?
What am I walking to your car for?
Walk over to my car right now.
For what?
You will
Can
take a ride.
For what?
Because I'm investigating what you're doing out here.
I'm walking because I got no place to stay, McAllister.
Where you been staying?
Oh, I'm not. I don't
Over
have
in
to
the
tell you
south.
that.
You just came from the road.
I'm walking down there, from down there.
Did he not cross the road? He did.
I crossed the road from right here because there's cars coming on this side of the road.
Okay. Go back over to my car.
For what?
Because I'm telling you.
Suspicious person. You hear this? And you're going to tow sign with us, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow, for what?
Still on probation?
No, you can't ask me no questions or pull me over for no reason. No reason. Really?
Well,
You can't touch me. You can't tell me what to do unless I broke a law.
come on.
I'm standing right here. I know my right. I could walk off right now, and if you touch me, you are breaking the law. All right?
Come on. We're going back to the car.
Why am I going to the car for?
So we can figure out what's going on, man.
Y'all see this, right? How y'all gonna stop me for no reason?
Suspicious person.
How am I suspicious because I did shit in the past?
Call that came in, bro.
What call?
Look, call it why.
What
we're out
time?
here.
What time?
About 10 minutes ago now.
Okay, so I'm suspicious from walking down the road?
We just got the call.
How is that probable cause? That's not probable cause to stop me if I'm walking down the road. How is that suspicious? How is that suspicious? No. Tell me how that's suspicious. Y'all got the side of the road blocked off. You should have your lights on if you got me pulled over. You don't got that on. So, it doesn't matter. I got probable cause, but there's no cause, there's no nothing.
Step out of the street, you don't get
So let me continue walking.
You can wait until we figure this out.
Figure what out? How am I suspicious? So yeah, I'm suspicious enough to run my name?
Tell you what, if this stuff I find you have warrants and stuff, not only gonna go to jail for the warrants, but I'm gonna charge you for ROD. You understand? Fine. Now that I know you're back.
Wow, you know I'm back. Wow. I'm gonna stand right here. That. Can I sit on your car? Oh, now you want me to walk away? Because you're wrong, right? Now you want me to walk away?
You don't start walking, you're gonna go to jail.
If I don't start walking?
ROD. Resist obstructing delay.
You just tell me to walk? You're telling me to walk right now. Really? Wow.
This video is yet another example of why knowing your rights isn't just important, it's necessary. These officers attempted to weaponize their authority, relying on intimidation instead of legal justification. But as we saw, an informed citizen who stands their ground can expose their misconduct. Always remember, you are not required to show ID unless lawfully detained, and exercising free speech in a public space is not a crime. Stay informed, record your encounters, and never let unlawful orders go unchallenged. Because when you know your rights, you protect not just yourself, but everyone around you.